Okay, regarding Hulu and Disney, today is interesting, right? Because we all woke up to an email telling us that Hulu Disney package is now going to go up to $24.99 a month. And that's not even Hulu Premium. That's just you with ads on Hulu, and you also get like Disney, but you get ESPN. Whether or not you use any one of those three, that's the bundle that you have, and that's what you're going to be paying with ads. Now, for those that might remember, last night on the news, they were talking about how the fallout from this whole Jimmy Kimmel debacle was that Disney and their brands lost $2 billion over the fallout from the revenue. And now the shareholders want to hear why, in their estimation, why did they make that decision that cost them $2 billion, right? So that's yesterday. Today is their reaction to try to recoup more money is to hit everybody for $3-4 more bucks. Or if you're on a $9.99 plan like I was, that cancels and you are now at $24.99. And so you might have been seeing like a lot of people posting the videos of them canceling their Disney Hulu account. And then like Disney Hulu, like, no, please stay. We want you to stay. And here's another deal, right? Well, guess what's happened now? So when I went into my Hulu account because, yeah, that happened. I'm not paying $24.99 a month for something that I'm only watching like the Golden Girls and maybe 1 or 2 movies a month that aren't elsewhere. I'm just not paying that. I'm just not paying that. There's no reason. I can go on to Vudu, and I think there's 5 seasons or 6 seasons of Golden Girls. And for $14.99, I can buy a whole season of Golden Girls, and then I can just owe them outright. And you know what Vudu is? Vudu was where when you previously bought a DVD, and it had that little piece of paper inside the DVD, and you would upload the code, and you were able to have the free, like, digital access to that. I have a massive library of Vudu. It's called Fandango now. And I'll just buy it. And it's cheaper for me to buy Golden Girls outright than it is to pay Hulu an ongoing subscription for a movie here and there and then watching whatever I'm binge watching all the time. Hulu doesn't have enough interesting content to warrant $24.99 a month. So I go into the account to delete it, to cancel my account. I canceled my account. And you might have been seeing that they were like, oh no, please stay. Here's an offer at this amount, this amount. No, nothing. They've stopped doing that because I think the boatload of people that have gone in there to cancel their account just to get a better deal, they've realized they need to put a stop to that. So they've since put a stop to that. I just canceled my account, and all it said was, oh, sorry to see you go. Okay, bye. So I guess after, a decade of being a subscriber, they just don't care. They just don't want your money. And, they need to try to justify their actions by, oh, we'll just pass it along to current subscribers who ain't ever going to look at their account or try to log in. They just think that there's no bottom to what people are willing to pay for their wonderful service. There's no new Star Wars coming out. There's no new Aliens Earth coming out. There's no new Predator movies coming out. There is no new content coming to Disney or Hulu for enough of a period of time that you can cancel it and you're not going to miss anything. Tuesday night, they had the episode 8 season finale of Alien Earth. Fantastic. If you're going to cancel your stuff, go watch all that first, get caught up, and then be done. But there is no reason for them to be charging people $24.99 a month with ads. And I think that we all started back when it was $4.99 for no ads. And I'm a kid of the 70s, meaning that when we got HBO started because people were sick and tired of commercial interruption from broadcast television. And their big sell was no commercials. You pay for it and there's no commercials. And then cable stayed like that all throughout the 80s and into the 90s and then into the 2000s. And then lo and behold, here's one commercial right when you log on, or here's one commercial right when you start something. Now it's like I got 5, 6, 7 commercials of interruption when I'm watching something on Hulu. I have the same amount of commercial interruption on Hulu that I'm paying for that I get from Tubi or free TV on the apps. Do you know that? You're getting the same amount of ads on Hulu that you get on Tubi, which is 100% free. And they think that they're going to be able to keep all these people because they've got somehow exclusive content that everybody wants to see. No, they do not have exclusive content that everybody wants to see. I can go on to Fandango and just buy it and be done with you guys. And then I'll own that forever and I can watch that in infinity, right? For example, Miami Vice used to only be available on Stars, which you had to pay an extra $9.99 a month on Hulu in order to access. Well, you know, during pandemic, we watched everything we've ever seen again for the second, third, fourth time. I watched that and then I'm like, oh, why am I still paying for Stars? I'm done watching all that. Because Stars didn't have anything that was worthwhile at $9.99 a month. And they know that they don't got any content there for $9.99 a month because that price hasn't gone up. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So I've canceled my Hulu and my Disney account. Not going back. Yeah. I don't give a damn about Jimmy Kimmel and the fallout. But I'm not going to be gouged because somebody made a decision to do something dumb. And instead of admitting that they were wrong, probably, like, no, we're just going to pass that cost loss to somebody else and make them pay. Because, you know, that's the way that we get to save face. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Not doing it.